Okay, on today's journal, we're dividing fractions, but we're going to use what's called an algorithm. In other words, we're not using models, we're just going to divide it out. So you have to turn any whole numbers or mixed numbers to improper fractions. So this is a review from last year. If you have a whole number 3, all you have to do is put a 1 up under it. That makes a whole number a fraction. But if you have a mixed number, you have to go counterclockwise and work it. So you start at the 5 and you go around. You have to multiply. So 3 times 5 is 15. Then you keep going, but this time we're adding. So we're going to do 15 plus the 4. That's how they got 19. So 5 times 3 is 15 plus 4 more is 19. And that bottom number, he stays the same. We're not changing him. Okay? So here's our algorithm. First, you keep the first fraction the same. He does not change. You keep him. Okay? Secondly, you're going to change the division sign to a multiplication sign. So changing division to multiplication. Lastly, you are going to flip the second fraction. That's also called your reciprocal when you flip it. And then you can just multiply them like they're just two fractions. And then simplify it if you can. So let's look. I think I'm going to do 3 of them with you. And then you can do the last one by yourself. So let's look at the first one. Follow the rules. Keep the first fraction. Keep in 1/2. Second rule, change the division sign to multiplication. Okay, done. Fourth rule, flip the second fraction. So this is 2/3. So if I'm going to flip him, he's going to be 3/2. And then we can multiply straight across like we've been doing. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. It's done. Look at number 3. You have a whole number, 4, divided by 2/7. Well, remember up top, to make a whole number fraction, we have to put a 1 up under it. So here we go. We're going to put a 1 up under it. So that's going to be 4/1. We're keeping the first fraction. Change division to multiplication. Times. Flip the second fraction. So 2/7 is now 7/2. And we multiply straight across. So 4 times 7 is 28. 1 times 2 is 2. That is an improper fraction. And 28 divided by 2. How many groups of 2 are in 28? Well, that's 14. So your answer is 14. All right, look at number 4. They're giving us a little bigger challenge here. On number 4, we have 6 1/4 divided by 1 2/3. These are mixed numbers. They told us how to do that up here. So we're fixing to put it into practice. Working counterclockwise. Okay? Alright. So we're starting at the 4. You have to multiply. 4 times 6 is 24. And you have to add that 1. 24 plus that 1 is 25. So we're keeping 25. The 4 does not change on the bottom. He stays a 4. Okay? I'm going to keep my division sign until we get everybody fixed. Then we can go back to our rules. So we're going to do the 3 times 1. That's 3. Add 2. So that's 5. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. So that's 5/3. Now we're going back to our rules. It says keep the first fraction. Alright, so we're keeping it. 25/4. Second rule, change the division sign to a multiplication sign. Alright, done. Fourth rule, flip the second fraction. So it's 5/3. So I'm flipping him. He's going to come 3/5. Now I can just go straight across. 25 times 3 is 75. 4 times 5 is 20. How many groups of 20 can I get in 75? Well, 20, 40, 60, 80. 80 is too big. See, if you looked at it, 20, 40, 60, 80. 80 is too big, so that means I could go in there 3 times. How many would be left over? Well, 15. And 20 stays on the bottom. Okay? But because we've been working with factors, I know that 15 and 20 have a common factor. And that common factor is 5. So we're going to have to simplify it. We're keeping our 3. He stayed the same. 15 divided by 5 is 3, so that's the top number. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So your answer is 3 3/4. You're going to do number 2. Remember to follow your rules, but you're going to try number 2. Okay? That's it.